that I know
an extra D6 for every level that you cast it at.
Yes.
I miss D&D so much. But right now, we are watching You Are BigMak versus EarlOfM. EarlOfM is going to be playing his Marth. BigMak
Is Mario.
is actually playing Mario. Carlos? He's playing Mario. You're fixing it? Got it. No problem. But right now, BigMak taking his obligatory Snapchat picture where he goes, I'm going to beat this guy, or I beat this guy. And then he posts it later.
In the event.
Like later or on Facebook or on Snapchat. I really actually have to add BigMak on Snapchat. I really want to see these pictures more often. And then he just saves the ones where he actually doesn't win. He just holds on to them for a later day. As a reminder,
Yeah,
L.
as just
You
to
literally,
have the memory.
It's literally taking the L. It's actually one of my favorite things that EarlOfM does. He does the up B in neutral, and I love it. Just the standing up B, because I mean it comes out fast. Otherwise, as long as there's a platform above you, probably very low risk, high reward. I hate Mario.
Okay, that out of nowhere.
I'm sorry. I love BigMak, and now the names are actually flipped in the UI. But I just don't like Mario.
What's wrong with Mario? He's like the average of the average characters.
No, he's not. He's not average. He's not average at all. He moves too fast. He has a good blend, like an uneven blend, and by uneven I mean a dead even blend of multi-hits and just really strong single hits. Did you see that?
Yes, I did.
It's awful.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Marth is the purest and most amazing form of Smash there probably ever is.
As the white-colored Marth is playing, looking as pure as he does.
Dude, I also play Husbando Marth, as I like to call him, because that's what he's wearing. That's what he wears to our wedding. Come on now.
Of course.
Down tilting at edge. Oh, hits him with a tipper.
And now it's a fair match.
My lord.
Oh dear. All right.
Tries to use that fair to get back on the stage.
I'm just imagining the next Fire Emblem game, Husbando Simulator.
I would buy that. Nintendo, please. And it doesn't have to be a Husbando Simulator. I'm flexible. If you want to add like Tharja in there as an option, like give me waifus and Husbandos. Just make Fire Emblem the dating simulator like all of us want Nintendo.
Give us a dating simulator like Dream Daddy.
Please do.
Do that.
But I want Marth as an option. Oh.
All right.
Isn't taken off the top, is able to kind of DI out of the combo. And Earl isn't necessarily in the worst position here. He could I was
You were what was
I
that?
was like, I'm pretty sure EarlOfM is going to be able to get out of this. And then he just kind of...
And then that's all she wrote, ladies and gentlemen.
Someone just wrote, I want to date Luigi, and you want to know what? You're valid. I completely support you, dude.
Okay, let's honestly think about that. So Luigi must have significant luck. Do you know how many mansions he's been given? Like
many.
So many mansions.
He can handle some ghosts. They're like, this is actually leading to a very dark place because we're esports now. We're esports, and I have to refrain. Where did the wire go?
I think
there we go.
Yeah, I think it went
under.
Yeah, somehow.
No, we're good now.
Okay.
We're good, at least for the moment. So, changes to Lucina actually. And he plays Lavender Lucina. Is she Lavender or is she like Mauve? This is Mauve Lucina.
Yeah, that's not so much a. Yeah, there need to be more purple in that one.
It's like it's more gray, but changes to Lucina.
Louis is a hunk. He's got the pizza.
I think that he wants more consistent damage. Lucina, you have to care just a little bit less about your distance. And personally, from what I've noticed, I think Earl is a little bit more comfortable on Lucina. I think that I do love his Marth, don't get me wrong. But I think that he is a person, like, when his back is against the wall, he's going to go and pick that Lucina. Oof. Not nice. They have a quick DBZ moment.
All right, Ego Helix, get that pizza. You want it, you get it. Ah, just like Lucina got that stock.
And he goes for the double forward smash. Lands on the platform. BigMak's trying to catch him out. Not necessarily working right now. Ooh. Earl is just like really catching him right now.
Like, let's go.
Forcing him to ledge. This is like he's looking a lot more confident right now. Yeah, unfortunately with like the Marth, because of the tipper mechanic, you probably feel a lot more compelled to like really only go for things when you know you're gonna hit the tipper.
Yeah.
Or unfortunately, if you do go for things and you get the sour spot instead of the tip, like, you just don't get anything out of it. And with Lucina, you can just consistently go for things and count on it to work a lot more often. The counter. He still gets back on the stage, but that was so spicy,
still
dude.
Very nice.
That was still so spicy. BigMak using that flood to try to keep Earl space, but I don't think Earl was necessarily trying to go in there right then either. I mean, he was just like, okay, whatever you're feeling, man.
Yeah, like, cool. Whew. Cool story, bro.
But BigMak, also known for playing aggressively when his back is against the wall.
Ooh.
This is a dead even game. And he just tosses him right up. I actually love the Marthcina up throw at high percents. You can just toss somebody.
Ooh. What was it about that Skittle shield?
That Skittle shield. Again, that is not my joke. Courtesy of S-Play. But the shield is back. Ooh. Hits him with a fair, though. And another fair will close it out. EarlOfM stays in the set. My bet is that he's going to stay with Lucina.
That consistent damage.
Yeah, I actually think that BigMak might switch, unless he's, like, dedicated himself to going Mario, because I know he does that sometimes. Sometimes he's just like, this is the character I'm going to pick for this tournament.
Bam.
This is what we're doing. So it looks to be the case that BigMak is going to be staying on that Mario. Earl's probably going to stick with the Lucina. I don't see a reason for why he would move, just because he was feeling himself a lot more. And granted, it was a close set. No. You going Sheik? You're going to go Sheik, aren't you? Oh. Yeah, no. He's staying Lucina.
What?
BigMak. BigMak, no.
Wait, what?
This is the darkest timeline. BigMak looking over his shoulder, knowing that God himself is watching. So BigMak, I think this is the first time that I've ever commentated a set that he has played Bayo. I don't think I've ever actually seen his Bayo. I've seen a lot of things from BigMak. I've seen his Yoshi, I've seen Mario, I've seen Sheik, the standards, but never his Bayo. And so I'm a little confused. But sometimes you have to make blatantly correct choices to go and make it. And you know what? I can't blame him for it. She is a blatantly correct choice.
Gotta love the Bayo.
No.
Why? We've had this discussion.
We have had this discussion, and my opinion has not changed and never will change. I like her as a character. I love the Bayonetta game. Oh, shit, game. But I just... Oh! And what is he going to do? What's he going to do?
Just...
I love it. I love the shield break. I love the shield break so much. EarlOfM riding a lot of momentum here. But never count out the Bayo. Doesn't matter how nasty it looks, you can always come back. Don't forget that.
There's a little witch in all of us.
I mean, it's literally my name, but... And I don't have to like Bayo. From one witch to another, this is mean. You're mean. But right now, BigMak looking for some sort of opening. He's just kind of jumping, fairing, waiting for Earl to kind of misstep. And it ends up working closer to the edge. But Earl is still sitting in a pretty advantageous position percentage-wise, but you never really know. Yeah.
All right. Yep. We don't count the Bayo out.
You never can.
I am definitely not biased at all.
Hits him with the fair, knocks him back. I'm definitely also not biased in this Bayo versus Marthcina game at all. Ooh. I think that, I could be wrong, but I think he was anticipating, he wanted that to be the other way, closer to the ledge. But I could be wrong. Maybe he was anticipating BigMak going off stage and getting greedy for it, and hoping to hit him with that. Heel slide in. Does he get taken up? No. He's able to go and get around it.
All the way.
Kind of just trying to land with that fair. Or land with the nair. Pardon me. Landing with nair. And that is high enough percent that the forwarder is in fact going to kill. And EarlOfM closes it out, sending BigMak to losers, in fact. This is a mild upset. EarlOfM is on PR. But